Hi cuties, Party is here again to tell you the story about clever Birbal. You already heard about Birbal, no? He was Akbar's favorite court minister. Now, one day, Akbar and Birbal had a mighty fight. And Birbal got so angry and grumpy at Akbar and said, I don't want to be your friend anymore. I'm going. And he collected his bags. He dressed up like an old man and went to the next village. Now Akbar was very sad. But then what to do? He had already gone. No way to find him. Akbar didn't know what to do. So in Birbal's place, Akbar appointed his brother-in-law to come and help him out with matters. But Akbar was not happy. Like, you can never find a clever person like Birbal anywhere. And Akbar also knew it. So one day, Akbar said, okay, I have to go somewhere. And the brother-in-law said, I'll come with you. And they both climbed on their horses and they went. As they were going little further, Akbar stopped his horse. He jumped down from the horse and he looked at the ground. And what was there in the ground? It was an elephant's footprint. Now Akbar looked at that footprint and said, The brother-in-law came and said, Maharaj, what is it? Why are you looking at that footprint like that? Akbar said, it's a very, very precious footprint. You stay here and protect it, okay? Don't let anybody trample it. It's very, very important. So the brother-in-law said, okay, Maharaj. And Akbar quickly climbed onto his horse and went away. Now this brother-in-law sat there for 3 days without any food, without any water. He got so exhausted and tired. But he sat there protecting the footprint. On the 4th day, Akbar called him back to the palace and he went back. Now Akbar felt all the more sad. He was missing Birbal like anything. He didn't know what to do. So he thought and thought and thought. All night he sat and thought, what can I do? And then he came out with an idea. Next day morning, he called the village drummer. In those days there was no television, no radio. So announcements were made through the drummers. These drummers used to go all over the villages, neighboring villages, and they will drum, 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 drum and tell what is happening in the kingdom. If any news is there, they will. So this drummer went all over the village, said, dama, 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 dama. A king has come out with an announcement. All the village chieftains and zamindars and everybody are supposed to come to the palace tomorrow. You will have to come there to discuss an important matter. Dama, 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 dama. You should bring all your wealths with you. Dama, 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 dama. So once this announcement was made, the zamindars, the chieftains and all didn't know what to do. You can go for a meeting, but can you take the well with you? You know what a well is, right? It's the place from where we draw water. It's fixed to the ground and it's got so much water. Can you carry it with you? Impossible. So they didn't know what to do. They all sat brooding and brooding and brooding. Now, even in the village where Birbal was, he was hiding like an old man, no? All the people were worried. The chieftains were worried. Birbal was walking around like this and he saw the chieftains. They were looking very sad. He asked them, what happened? Tell me. The zamindar said, oh, old man, the king has given such a proclamation. We have to go for the meeting. But how do we carry our wealths with us? Please tell us, old man. Has the king gone mad? Birbal smiled to himself. He knew it was Akbar's trick to bring back Birbal to the court. So Birbal whispered in the zamindar's ears, do this. And the zamindar said, okay. Next day morning, all the zamindars are all chieftains, okay, they own lands. They all gathered together and went to Akbar's court. But they stood a little far away. And they sent one messenger to Akbar's court. And this messenger came in front of Akbar and said, "Oh Maharaj." Akbar said, "What can I do for you?" He said, our villagers have come. They are standing little far away. They have brought all their wealths with them. Now they want the wealths from the palace to come there and welcome them. Akbar thought, what? Wealths? Palace? Aha! I know Birbal is behind it. He got hold of the messenger and said, "Tell me the truth. Whose idea is this? If you don't tell me whose idea it is, I will put you behind bars. I'll put you in jail." So the messenger said, "Oh Maharaj, a few months back, one old man came to live in our village. It is his idea." Then Akbar immediately told the messenger, "Bring that old man to my palace." And guess who came to the palace? It was Birbal. Akbar went and hugged Birbal and said, "How much I missed your cleverness and how much I missed you." And they became best friends again. Now were the courtiers all happy? No. Birbal came back, no. How can they be happy? No. They didn't like Birbal. The brother-in-law made a grumpy face because Birbal had come back. Akbar said, "Wait and see, brother-in-law, wait and see." Then he called Birbal. He took him to that elephant print and he told Birbal, "I want you to guard this footprint. It's a very, very precious elephant footprint. Don't want anybody to trample it." So Birbal said, "Okay, I'll do it." And once the king had left, what do you think Birbal did? He put an iron fence around the place where the footprint was. This fence covered a lot of houses there. And Birbal went and told everybody, "See, there's an elephant print over here. I don't want anybody trampling it. Because of that, all of you have to leave your houses and I'm going to break all your houses. I'm going to make this a free land." Imagine if somebody comes to break your house, how would you feel? So all the village, "Oh no, Birbal, don't do that. Birbal will pay you how much ever money you want. But please don't destroy our homes." So the clever Birbal collected money from everybody. Lots of money. Then he went to the treasury. Treasury is the place where money is stored, where all the money of the kingdom is kept. He went and gave all the money in the treasury. Then he came back to Akbar and said, "I have protected that footprint. Nobody will trample it. I have told all the villagers to take care of it. Not only that, they all contributed money. So they'll definitely take care of it, king." So Akbar said, "How much did you get?" And Birbal said, "I got lots of money." And Akbar was very happy. He called his brother-in-law and all the ministers and said, "See what Birbal did." "And what did you do? You starved and sat there for 3 days doing nothing." Whereas Birbal not only protected the footprint, but collected money also. So Birbal is so clever and wise, and that is why I have kept him in my kingdom, in my palace, as a minister. So if you find somebody more intelligent and more clever than Birbal, I am very happy to have them. All the courtiers kept very quiet and they silently went back to their houses. That is how clever Birbal was.